we invested more and more wherever we could find bargains. One of our basic principles, Charlie, in investing is to buy wherever things are the lowest price. And you can only get things at a low price if somebody's selling. Nothing else pushes your share down except other people selling. So people were selling in Japan after the Second World War, and the bargains were there, and we loaded up on them.
Yeah. There's a great story about you, and I just sort of remember it in the back recesses of my mind, where you called up a broker somewhere and said, buy everything on the market.
No, but almost, Charlie.
Almost. And the guy comes back and he says, I bought everything for you, a small number of shares, and all these companies, except those that were bankrupt. Correct. And you call back and said, buy them too?
Yes, right. Correct, Charlie. Gee, you're well informed. When I got my first job after coming back from Oxford, it was with a company that later turned out to be Merrill Lynch, and I worked for a man there named Dick Platt. And then later when I had my own company, Hitler invaded Poland. Well, it was clear, if ever the companies that are worthless and are losing money ever come back to life, it's during a major world war. So a couple of days after Hitler invaded Poland, I looked over all the New York Stock Exchange and the American Stock Exchange. There were 104 companies whose prices had gone down below $1 a share. And so I called up Dick Platt and said, buy me $100 worth of everything below $1 a share. And he did what you just said. He called back and said, we're doing it, but 37 of them are in bankruptcy. And I said, oh, no, those are the best of all. The one outstanding one, Charlie, was the $7 preferred stock of Missouri Pacific Railway. It had gotten down to 12 cents a share. Yeah. It hadn't paid dividends in years, but boy, railroads come back in a war. So we bought 800 shares for $100, and when it got up to 40 times what I paid for it, I sold out and it went up to 105.
My goodness. Now, when you have, during this period of economic growth and period of the success of Templeton Investments, the philosophy was always to buy bargains.
That's right.
How did you determine bargains?
The lowest in relation to many factors, but the biggest factor is earnings. How low is it in relation to earnings? How low in relation to growth trend? How low in relation to dividends? How low in relation to book value? How low in relation to competitors?
So you would look at comparative numbers, and if most of the companies were selling at 20 times earnings, and you found one that you thought had some quality was selling at 10 times earnings, you'd buy that one.
Yes, well, the differences were much greater than that.
You mean 5 times versus 25 times.